You know, Princess, this is New York City. They never stand up.
I love New York. Thank you, guys.
Princess, this month is the first time you've ever been to New York City, right?
Yeah, well, I was here before, but yeah, like in this, I think.
Yeah, but this month you were here
a
few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So tell us your impressions of New York City.
You guys are fast. You guys are like straight to the point. Get out the way! Get it! You know, I like it though because I adopted it. So now I'm like, move out the way! You're in the way. You're not supposed to be walking in the middle car. I love it here. I love it here. I love you guys.
Kuti, let me ask you a question. I understand you and Princess have been working together in recent months on an album of songs. Can you tell us more about that?
So after this project, we really wanted to continue and work on some music. And on Samantha's last visit to Israel, we started recording her singing, and now I'm working on the music, and we look forward to release something as soon as possible.
Nice.
Kuti, I'd love to understand better when when Princess came to Israel for the first time. It feels like you were still like taking a real leap on her. You'd experienced her through YouTube, but you know, like inviting a stranger to come and be part of your musical scene is a big step, and I wonder what was going through your mind.
Wow, I was very excited. You know, I felt like I know her. I spent hours and days and nights working with her, with her videos, and watching her and listening to her. And I thought that I know her, and it turned out to be that she's even more amazing than what I thought, and musically and personally.
Ido, can you put in perspective for us how much time you had spent with Princess that transpires in this film?
We filmed around a little more than a year. We met first time in end of November 2013, and it was a year of filming and editing, at which I was going to New Orleans back and forth and filming Kutiman and Samantha and editing during that time.
Let's take some questions from the audience. Raise your hand, I'll call on you. Yeah, in the very back.
How did the film come about?
How did the film come about?
Wow. Now they will laugh because we said it so many times, so... No, but me and Kuti knows for many years, and for many years I was inspired by his work, and when he showed me the project that included Samantha's song, I was really blown away by the song, and he showed me a little YouTube channel, and I remember during that night came back home to Tel Aviv and watched all her YouTube clip and trying to figure out who is she, where's she from, you know, what's her story. And I fell in love with her songs and with her honesty and like courage, and I really felt that I want to meet her. In the beginning, I thought that there will be many characters, musicians from different places around the world that appear in Kutiman's work, but slowly I understood that this is really what I want to do.
Still want to know about that 6-year-old girl playing piano. Who's got a question? Yeah, right here.
So the film doesn't tell much about Kutiman himself. So is it a conscious decision not to tell too much of his personal story?
It's something that happened during the process of the filming. I was filming in New Orleans, and I was filming in the kibbutz. Most of the time that I was there, that's what you saw. That's what happened, and I decided to just to go with it, and not to try to do something that feel wrong for each of them. Feel uncomfortable to each of them. So this is something that really built during the process of the filming.
You wanted more of Kuti sitting in front of his computer. but Kuti, that does make the question, like, to put together a song like "Give It Up" that we see in the film, how much time are you spending on a piece like that?
A lot. I don't know. I don't know. It took a few months to complete the entire project. It's 6 songs. Yeah, a couple of months in my free time, because from time to time I have to work to pay my bills. Yeah, few months.
All right, question right here.
Well, I love that for most of the film we didn't hear you speak, but we saw you create. You were behind everything. My question is, when you first started filming with Princess, what was the reason you were filming, or did you film her after she knew?
No. It's not. As I said in the beginning, I wanted to do a film about YouTubers and musicians that appear in Kutiman's work in different places around the world that upload their music and hope that things will happen, someone will see. And when we approached, we wrote to Samantha through Facebook. That's what we wrote her, and she was willing to meet us.
So did she already know about his?
No.
It was just that you were following the musicians.
Yes.
Who's got a question?
Right.
Okay, right there.
Hey, Princess, how do you write? How do you come up with, how does the music come to you and the lyrics?
It comes in sections.
And the question, if anyone didn't hear it, is about your writing process for music.
I don't really write too much anymore. I kind of just like freestyle everything. It comes to me first as a chorus, or sometimes it comes in a verse, and then it stops, and I don't force it, because then it just stops. That's what it needs right at that moment. And then later on it may come to like a chorus or verse, and then it just comes to me. Sometimes I just record the whole thing sitting there because I have a song that my heart needs to get out, so that's how it does. I don't write anymore though. Yeah.
Thanks.
Who's got it? Come on. Yeah, right here.
How's the music scene in New Orleans treating you now?
How is the music scene in New Orleans treating you now?
Like Samantha. It's not really no change. Like people say they always say they want to work with me. Let's do a song. And in like 17 years, I'm waiting for a song and still no song. So like they just, it's more sharing. It's like more people are trying to get their self. People they put their music on my page or something like that. It's like that. But I have support though. But it's not really, nothing's really shaking. But I'm okay. I'm working with Kuti, so I'm okay.
And the film hasn't yet shown in New Orleans, right?
It's shown in Baton Rouge, but not New Orleans yet.
Gotcha. All right. Questions out there?
No more questions.
Take one.
Actually, how's it been traveling with the film so far?
So we should put in perspective just how much Princess has been traveling with the film. I mean, it showed at the Toronto Film Festival in September, and then in Amsterdam in November, and then South by Southwest in March. And since South by Southwest, it's been kind of nonstop. True False, Miami, New Zealand. That's right, you flew to New Zealand, right? Montclair Film Festival, Seattle, San Francisco.
You know all of them. You know all of them. I went to a lot of them. I don't remember. I remember a couple of them, but I don't remember every single one. He said all of them. But it's been. I'm sorry. I like Iraq. Sometimes I don't know why. It's like maybe it's a nervous. I'm not really nervous. Maybe it's just a calming thing. Maybe I hear music in my head, so just ignore the rock. But it's been like a whirlwind of weirdness. People say, "Give me your autograph." You're like, I don't even know how to sign Princess Shaw really. Like, I know how to sign Samantha, but I'm like, okay, and I'm like trying to sign it. It's like it's weird, but it's amazing. It's one hell of a damn ride. And I'm just enjoying it. I'm not looking too forward. I'm not looking too ahead of myself. And like, oh, I'm gonna be this, blah blah blah. I just like I let it ride. I'm like a skateboarder chick. Like I can't ride a skateboard. He does that, but I'm just like that's the kind of personality I have. Like, a skateboarder chick.
Yeah, the
well,
back.
You kind of answered it, but I'm still curious. Do you have a dream for yourself at all? Is there a dream in your mind?
I would love to always record music and sing, but I just want to stay happy and healthy mainly. Like that's the main thing. You can't record and sing if you're not happy. Well, I did a lot of it when I wasn't happy, But you know, if you're not healthy, I mean, you can't really do anything. So singing, recording, and being happy and healthy, and I'm okay.
Okay, we'll take a couple more questions.
Come on, people, come on.
Yeah, right there.
When did you realize that you loved singing? Like, is it really young or?
Yeah, really, maybe like I'll say between 12 and 14 is when I discovered singing. It was a way to escape stuff, and a way that I have a great imagination. And I had a great imagination, so I would sing, and I just would write songs, and I would just perform. And me and my little sister would perform in front of like nobody, but in our head there were people there. And if we did it wrong, we'd like fight each other and stuff. And, like, they're not gonna pick us. So ever since I was little, I was doing music.
Amy?
I want to know what happened at the voice tryout.
At the voice tryout. What?
That was the worst experience of my life.
Don't you feel good now though?
Yeah, it was the worst experience. I'm gonna tell you why it was the worst experience, because people come to this door to sing in front of you. It's not easy. And it's like the guy, I understand the voice, they turned around, but still, he was just not with us. Like, we were just the next line. He had all he wanted. Everybody got up there and sung their heart out. And a lot of people could sing. Most of the people in the room could sing. And he just was like, go ahead. On his phone. I think that was rude. But, I kind of think that everything happens the way it should. And the voice wasn't for me, and I wasn't for the voice. So I was for Kutiel in this documentary.
What was going through your mind? Because you're with Princess through some, kind of tough scenes there. And what were you thinking as you watched that?
I never imagined during the filming that it will turn up the way it turned up in the film. So it was really, and Kutiman did amazing other pieces, and I think this one maybe got, I don't know, one of the most views and attention. I didn't knew it will turn up. I totally have no idea that she will come to Israel. This was a total surprise for me. I was sure that they will not meet in the end of the film. So it was So I knew that there is a moment that it's going to be, which I really hope that it will be a good moment, but I didn't know it will turn out like this. So we've been through a lot together, and we talked a lot, and we were in touch all the time. And there were times that it was very hard to see, things, but we talked a lot, and she a lot of time gave me perspective, and it a lot of time that I start to encourage her, but it turned out that she encouraging me, so it was really, yeah.
All right, question?
Did you film other musicians?
I met other musicians in Europe and in the US, but eventually I felt my heart wants to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, right here.
So are you performing at all together?
The question is, are you two performing it all together?
Not yet. We did couple of songs after screenings, but we're waiting for the album or the next new songs to come out, and then hopefully we'll tour the world. Yeah, but that was after screening.
So, put in perspective for us, Kuti, you have a different album coming out in June?
Yeah, has nothing to do with this. It's just my music, studio music, no YouTubes, no. This is something I've been doing for a long time, and just released my albums.
And then the music that you and Prince has been working on together, we can expect sometime later this year?
Hopefully, I can't wait to go back and keep on working on it.
Very good. Listen, if you want to keep the conversation going, wait, Josh has a question.
What song are you going to sing after this screening?
So how's your voice? I know you've been sick.
You should stay still, yeah. Wait, before y'all clap. Let me clap for them, because everybody should start me. You should stay still, yeah. You should stay still in love, ooh, love, ooh. And you could stay here Yeah, you could stay here in love. Ooh, ooh. Love. Ooh, ooh. I thought you were together, a big fancy man, but you act like a boy, and you make me so mad. I'm texting your phone and I don't ever reply. I thought you and I were a friends for life, but no, you should stay still. You should stay still in love. Ooh, love. Ooh, and you.
Thank you so much. If you want to keep this conversation going, we're going to move over to the Opa Bar on West 4th Street. You just turn left, make a left on West 4th Street, OPPA on the corner of West 4th and Cornelia. Presenting Princess Shaw opens at this theater tomorrow. Ito and Kuti will be here for a couple screenings doing Q&As. But Princess is on her way to LA. Only you got a little taste of the princess tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to Kutiman, Princess Shaw, and Haar.